Myu slowly stepped closer to Lin Shou, who was pretending not to notice the person she had always liked. A thought crossed Lin Shou's mind, wondering if Myu, standing right in front of her, really still liked her up until this moment. Lin Shou took a small step backward and dissuaded her, saying it would be best not to talk about personal matters at work. After that, to emphasize the student's feelings, Myu used herself as an example just like before. Lin Shou prepared to leave after saying, "What if that student herself doesn't even fully understand her own feelings?" She herself could not even tell whether she was afraid of Myu, or if she was afraid of hearing Myu say that she still liked her. Lin Shou's decision genuinely angered Myu, and she asked Lin Shou, "Do you think what I did before was wrong? If this isn't real, then what is?" Myu forced Lin Shou to face her and asked sternly, "Is it a lie?" "Just like what you did to me before." Lin Shou had done this the right way in the past. Yet sadly, she was too hesitant to confidently face Myu and even tell Myu that her decision was right at this moment. Since they still couldn't reach an agreement, Lin Shou ended the argument by saying they shouldn't waste each other's time anymore. Sheng Lan, who is close to Lin Shou, noticed her unhappy look and asked what was bothering her. Lin Shou simply replied, "Just a student who refuses to change their behavior." Lin Shou explained to Sheng Lan that there were many things she had warned the student about, but the student wouldn't listen, and not only did the student refuse to listen, but also argued with another teacher. Sheng Lan was able to guess the only person who could make Lin Shou get into this state, and in Sheng Lan's view, it was as if Myu was obsessed with something regarding Lin Shou. Sheng Lan had long noticed that ever since Myu returned to Chanlan, Lin Shou had been like an anxious trash bag of emotions. Sheng Lan was genuinely worried about Lin Shou and told her that if she trusted her, she could tell her what had happened between the two of them. She also dissuaded Lin Shou, saying that this way would be much preferable to keeping everything to herself. Only then did Lin Shou open up and ask Sheng Lan what she thought about the fact that some people are obsessed with the same-sex relationship. Now, everything is no longer the same as before. People have become more open toward same-sex relationships, and she told Lin Shou that she also thinks it is a type of emotional choice. Hearing Sheng Lan say that, Lin Shou suddenly felt as if she was greatly relieved. Then, they went to a nearby coffee shop, and she told Sheng Lan about what had happened between her and Myu. After finding out what had happened, Sheng Lan asked if Myu had intentionally returned to the school as a superior to make everything difficult for Lin Shou, just because Lin Shou had rejected Myu's feelings. Lin Shou didn't know for sure about these things either, but she felt that Myu kept doing things that made her feel like he was taking revenge on her. It is normal to be rejected after confessing one's feelings, and it is also a common occurrence that if someone doesn't like you, you cannot force them to like you. Therefore, Sheng Lan noticed whether there could be another reason why Myu was always refusing based on Lin Shou's rejection. Because, considering Myu's personality back then, Sheng Lan thought it was strange that she took the initiative to confess her feelings to Lin Shou, so she advised Lin Shou to look back and see if anything unusual had happened before that confession. Remembering that it rained heavily that day, she recalled the person who came to see her even though it was already very late. That night, Myu's appearance was covered in sadness as she cried, begging to stay at Lin Shou's house for the night. On that night, Lin Shou took care of everything for Myu. Lin Shou asked to find out what had happened to Myu, but seeing her uncomfortable expression, she didn't push or ask further. Her home phone did not ring for a few days. Then Myu's father impatiently told her to come back home. But later on, no matter how much Lin Shou asked her, she never told Lin Shou the details. However, thinking back, Myu's family situation was quite complicated. So Lin Shou assumed that back then, Myu must have mistaken her reliance on her for love. Lin Shou could not sleep at night even after arriving home, and her mind kept drifting back to the past with Myu. At that time, the thunder outside made Myu a bit scared, so she went to Lin Shou's room and asked if she could sleep with her. Just like tonight, that night was also a stormy night like this. Myu's family used to plant limes. And just like what Lin Shou had told her, Myu's mother used to tell her that she also smelled like limes. According to Myu, she came from a blended family, and Lin Shou had only ever met her stepmother. Myu had never told Lin Shou about her mother before. In fact, Myu's mother had already passed away before she met Lin Shou. and she was saying that if her mother had met Lin Shou, she would have definitely liked her too. At that moment, Lin Shou wanted to comfort the sad Mudyeon, but she did not know how to comfort her. Mudyeon truly liked Lin Shou. When morning came, there was only silence in the room, and Lin Shou woke up with a feeling of warmth. Lin Shou hoped that it would be wonderful if Mudyeon could always stay this gentle-minded. But right now, every time Lin Shou saw Mudyeon, she kept remembering their moment from last night all over again. Regarding Mudyeon saying she liked her yesterday, Lin Shou assumed. Since Mudyeon is vulnerable right now, could it be possible that she has mistaken feelings for her? Or it is also likely that Mudyeon was testing whether she was really asleep. Therefore, she ultimately intended to just pretend she knew nothing about last night. After that, Mudyeon woke up and told Lin Shou to help her choose clothes together on the holiday. Bringing up her past to make Lin Shou come along, Mudyeon emotionally whined to Lin Shou about how her mother passed away when she was only 10, leaving her with absolutely no one to help her choose clothes anymore. Only then did Lin Shou give in to Mudyeon's wish and they chose clothes together, strolled around the store together looking at other things and items as well. And then they walked back in the park. Inside Lin Shou's heart, she felt as if they were on a date the whole day today. Coincidentally on that day, Lin Shou experienced a women's health issue, so Mudyeon guided her to the restroom. Because Lin Shou had never used the item that Mudyeon gave her before, Lin Shou found herself in a difficult situation. At first, she handled it as best as she could to solve the problem, but she was still struggling. Therefore, Lin Shou finally gave up and decided to just ask Mudyeon, who was waiting outside, for help.